And now it's time to meet our special guest for this evening, beautiful, talented singer and actress, currently starring in the motion picture The Best Man. Here is Miss Edie Adams. Edie, that was really brilliant. A great performance.
Do you like that?
Yeah, but we got them puzzled. We have really stupefied the panel. And do you have the slightest idea what Edie Adams was doing there?
Nothing.
Well,
Tearing up a hat.
that's one thing. That's correct in its way. Panel, Edie didn't look as if she was making a great deal of sense there. But actually, everything that she did then was carefully rehearsed and worked out in advance. This afternoon, we went through it several times.
Hard to remember.
Yes, very, very difficult. And from the time Edie came through the curtains right over there until she finished tearing the head apart, that entire segment was being recorded on videotape. And right now, the engineers in the control room are going through a complicated process. They have it all turned backwards now. They're going to play it for you, and you'll see it backwards. If all went well, here it comes right now. Kind of hard to think backwards to do that routine,
It
isn't it?
doesn't look hard, and I didn't think so when I first started this afternoon, but just a little while ago to try and remember the sequence and to end up where it really is harder than it looks.
It takes enormous concentration. Well, as I say, I'm new around here, but I understand the nature of I've Got a Secret, and it's to present challenges to our panel. So we're going to present a real Lulu of a challenge to them right now. If you'll open the curtains, please, panel, we'll have a little bit of scenery here for you. We're going to present a very simple scene for you to act out. If I have a microphone that can follow me over there, I'll explain to the panel what I mean. Now, you know, it isn't just enough to have talent in our business. We all know that. You have to be able to follow direction. You have to be able to do what you're told, how you're told. So if you'll all come over in this area now, I'll be a director, and Edie and I will direct you in one of these backward scenes. But remember, the important thing is you have to do everything backwards so that later it looks forwards, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, let's see. Bill and Betsy, you start off here at the coat rack. And, let's see, Bess and Henry, would you walk off there just for a moment? Are you all set to roll the tape now?
What?
Okay, wait one moment. Well, I'll just do that with my hands. The way they do in the movie. You got something like that? There you go. Make this very official now. All set?
Okay.
Okay, now, Bill, take the boa off the coat rack there and shake it out very vigorously. Make sure there's no wrinkles in it or dust. That's it. Give it a big shake, and that's the stuff. Okay, now put it on Betsy. That's it. Put it around her neck. That's the stuff. Now, Betsy, walk backwards, dear, and sit down in this chair. That's it. Now we're into it, Bill. Now, Bill, you step backwards, if you will, and sit in the next chair. Now, Bess and Henry, walk in backwards, please. Backwards. Every movement backwards. That's fine. And careful. Okay, Henry, still going backwards. Would you take these two chairs, you two, right over there? That's it. Just help yourselves. And now, Henry and Bill, would you put napkins in your collars, please, with a nice big flourish? That's the stuff. And now, oh, Henry, I'm sorry. Would you, see, I goofed up. I forgot to say one. Sorry. My fault. I forgot to tell him about that. Okay, now Edie, the waitress in this restaurant, comes in. Here's Edie Adams once again. And she's going to straighten things out at the table. Whoop. This way, that's it. Careful now. Pouring something to drink. That's right. Can I help you with that? Thank you very much. And the tablecloth is to be straightened out. That's fine. Take it right off there. Make sure there are no wrinkles in it. Nice and smooth tablecloth. That's wonderful. Good. All right, we'll just leave that right there. Thank you. Napkins. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. And the board. Cut! That's it. Well, we really made a mess, but when you see it backwards, you'll be certain that it's not good at all backwards, really. But it is quite interesting. It would take us an awfully long time to explain from a technical point of view how we do this, because the problems of videotape running backwards are quite complicated, requiring all sorts of equipment and techniques that I don't even know about myself. But I would like to acknowledge here presence in our studio audience of two gentlemen who figured out how to make this thing work and were kind enough to tell me about it. First of all, a very clever young performer, comedian who has his own children's television program on a local station here in New York, Mr. Chuck McCann. Chuck, take a bow. And the gentleman next to him who worked out the details is engineer Bert Pictorius. Bert? Quite revolutionary, and as I say, since they told me about it, we've been doing it on our own show. Now, if the engineers are ready with the tape, you'll now see this fantastic scene backwards. Here it is. Starts with the panel and the rest of it. There you go. thank you so much. We had a marvelous time. Wonderful to see you, dear. We'll all be right back here in just a few seconds after this important message. Well, sir, that brings us by one backwards means or another to the conclusion of our program. It was a great deal of fun, and it's going to be fun to be with you all during the season. Now, next week, our star guest is Miss Connie Francis. And before we say goodnight tonight, I'd like to thank once again Miss Edie Adams for joining us, and our friend from Scotland, Mr. Bailey Russell, and all of our Leave Out a Lookalike. Come on out, gentlemen. Good night, everybody. Thank you.